Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Even more specifically than that, we're here in front of the Hopkinsville Holiday Inn, where I spent last night. Got some rest, got some sleep, and woke up right here next to the Bruce Convention Center. We're going to be visiting the Bruce Convention Center today because today is Goblin Con. Yes, Goblin Con, a celebration of goblins, but not just goblins in general, not just any goblins. We're talking about some specific goblins here. Goblins right from right here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We are talking about the Hopkinsville Goblins, the famed cryptids slash extraterrestrial creatures of legend here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Now, the Hopkinsville Goblins, the story dates back to 1955 when a literal herd of goblins, as they were called, invaded a farmhouse here in the Hopkinsville area. There was about a dozen people at the house. There was over a dozen goblins involved in the incident. The people defended their home against the alien invasion, so a very specific targeted alien invasion of one farmhouse. The residents of the house fought off the goblins with shotguns. They said there's these short little creatures with long pointed ears trying to invade the home. They said that they took the shotguns, they shot the goblins would go flying, but then they would stand right back up. Goblins apparently invincible against shotgun blasts, but kept coming. The family fought off the goblins, reported this to the police. It was quite the news story at the time. A small farmhouse in a small town in Kentucky where they were invaded by aliens. And one interesting side note, the newspaper reporting after the incident coined the term the little green men. You often hear little green men being used to describe extraterrestrials. That was actually from this specific case that moniker was first used. Now, the goblins themselves inspired things in pop culture. It is said that Steven Spielberg learned of the story. He was going to do a movie based on the Hopkinsville Goblins. However, he actually changed ideas around, and decided to split it into two movies, E.T. and Poltergeist. So, believe it or not, the movie's E.T. Poltergeist, inspired by the Hopkinsville Goblins. He took the alien aspect and he made the movie E.T. based off the alien invasion, used the horror home invasion part of the story to that turned into the movie Poltergeist, which I just rewatched, and it's still really, really terrifying. And they inspired one more film, a little movie, one of my favorite movies of all times. Gremlins was inspired by the Hopkinsville Goblins. You look at the goblins, they actually do look quite a bit like the Gremlins. Now, at one point here, the two towns here are Hopkinsville and Kelly, both associated with the Goblins. They used to do a Little Green Man festival here in the area. It was actually one of the very early cryptid festivals that ever existed. However, it was a small affair, and when the pandemic came along, it kind of wiped it out for good. So we kind of lost that festival. So I'm very excited to see Goblin Con rising to take the place of the Little Green Man Festival. Although maybe someday the Little Green Man Festival will come back and we'll have two goblin-based celebrations here in Hopkinsville. So I'm excited. Like I said, I missed a lot of cryptid festivals this year because of the planes, trains, and automobiles theme. Wanted to keep my schedule wide open for my long road trips. So I didn't go to Mothman, I didn't go to Squonkapalooza, didn't go to the Hodag Festival, didn't go to Frogman. So doing a little bit of catching up. Did do the Goatman Festival last weekend, and we're going to be doing Goblin Con today. So please follow me. Walk across the parking lot here to the Bruce. There's a little green man right there. Says, "Salutations, Earth dwellers. I am the Bruce's finest butler." So an alien butler, at least until they find the others. Says, "I have traveled light years to serve." Another collection of little green men over here on the fountain. What do we got here? We got a alien police officer, a firefighting alien. He's got his hose down there. Got this military alien. I think this one's kind of like E.T. It's got the red hoodie from E.T. and the E.T. colored skin. I was just talking about the E.T. indirectly inspired by the Hopkinsville Goblins. You know, all these little aliens, goblins, in their own unique outfits. I think this here in the middle must be some sort of zombie goblin, zomblin. This is the more standard gray type alien, and I think maybe some sort of hiking goblin. Let's see what lies inside of Goblin Con. Oh, it's the green balloons. See the green carpet over here, and these are our goblins. I think there was some variations in how they were described. That's why this guy has a nose and antenna, while the other two do not. These are the Hopkinsville Goblins from their 1955 invasion. You can see on the logo here, the UFO actually sucking up the words Hopkinsville. Looks like this alien serving the rest of his term in a tube. Concession stand here in the middle. You can see the goblin up there waving to us. Oh, look at this. Who's that? Some sort of T-Rex faced alien. Hey there. That's a happy alien. Over here is kind of a rundown of the story. Interesting. Some call it the Kelly encounter, 8 miles north of Hopkinsville, but the Hopkinsville Goblins is probably the most common name. So I guess that's a bit of a misnomer, because the event actually did not occur in Hopkinsville. It was in Kelly. Yeah, you can see the sketches here, the police sketches of what they said the goblins looked like. I'll say that around the same time there were UFO sightings in the area. And look at that, to the Nashville, Tennessee magazine, Night of the Little Green Men. What is your Goblin Con name? First letter of your first name is J, so I would be Wiglorb, in the birth month, Wiglord Cropfield Creeple. That's an okay goblin name. There's a comic foreground you can pose with. Why do they have waffles? I just wanted to give you waffles. I don't know why you're shooting me with a shotgun. We might as well grab the special drink of the occasion, the Green Goblin cocktail. There it is, the Green Goblin cocktail. Ooh. It's a delicious goblin-based cocktail. Let's go check out some of the vendors. Well, these are bending aliens. Little tiny ones. Oh, alien fingers. And these are Edward Casey books. Edward Casey's a famous psychic that is also from the Hopkinsville area. Oh, these are fun. Cryptkins. A little Sasquatch there. There's the Chupacabra. And good old Mothman. Oh, this is Skeleton Mothman. He's the chase. Some aliens in jars. Oh, yeah, look at all these jarred aliens. There's a scene from Hopkinsville there with the goblins. Looks like there's a lot of different groups of paranormal investigators here. This is the Sinister Sisters. Oh yeah, here's some ghost hunting materials. The dowsing rods, the was it EMP? EMF, I'm sorry. EMF.
You're real close.
EMF. I was one letter off. Oh, look at these hanging pieces of stained glass. You got the planchette, a Ouija board. Look at that little knife with a little drip of blood on the end. The cotton candy booth over here. All the little tiny aliens. These are monster mashups. You can see different pieces of art with monsters inserted. There is American Gothic with Frankenstein and his wife. It's a Transylvanian Gothic. Is that Momo Lisa? Instead of Mona Lisa, it's Momo Lisa. Or Momo. What is it Momo called you on the phone? I forget the whole Momo lore. You can see the alien there. The snowy landscape. Oh, it's the Last Supper with different, the Last Breakfast here with the different cereal mascots. This is T.C. Plumby Creations. It's these photographs of miniatures. You can see the dinosaur chasing the stormtrooper. Really cool, high quality photographs. Yeah, those are all miniatures. Oh, looks like the Boys and Girls Club ghosted the convention. Oh, we have the local Ford dealership here, and they've brought this alien green Bronco. It says, "Take me to your dealer, your car dealer." This is Penny Ryle, Ford dealer of Hopkinsville. Oh, look at the little trailer here. I guess you could almost use this as like a parade float. You pull behind a truck. The UFO with the goblins. Looks like a gaming section over here. They have different games set out. Oh, 2 players, 60 to 120 minutes. I guess you can kind of pick up and play the games here. So these are cup creations here. These are handmade cryptid sculptures. See the version of Mothman there. And look at the Hopkinsville Goblin. I love that coming through the window. There's little shotgun holes there. But the goblins keep coming through that window. Also, these are really cool Fresno Nightcrawler here as well. Love that. Got some art as well. And yeah, there. I like that. The different renditions of the Hopkinsville Goblins. That's really cool. We're here at Bloat Games. They have some Dungeons and Dragons style role-playing games called Survive This. And look at this. They have Dark Places and Demogorgons. They have some cryptids here in the game. Looks like maybe like a Bigfoot type monster lurking there in the back. And that's a Snallygaster right there in the front. One of the strangest cryptids. I don't know, maybe that's the Van Meter Visitor, I would guess, right there in the corner. Yeah, Beast of the Land between the lakes. That's Kentucky too.
Yeah, like Barkley.
Like Barkley.
In fact, there's a lot of videos. The Hellbent Holler. You ever watched Jesse Doyle? And it's a couple. They live in North Carolina.
Okay. No, I don't think I've seen them.
They have a channel, and they've been out there a few times. I just don't know where they would do a convention because there's no cities over there. Like
those are different types of Sasquatches here.
Oh yeah, each one's a little different.
Oh yeah. It's the black-eyed children. Oh, the Boohag. Boohag is one of the creepiest. That's a South Carolina legend.
Oh yeah.
She takes her skin off and drains your energy at night. Oh, Bunny Man. Oh, been to Bunny Man Bridge.
Yeah, I watched them. That was a cool one. That's a weird one. Yeah, there's like Sarah was not a cryptid.
Yeah.
It was a mythological. There's the crocodile.
Crocodile. Oh yeah, some really Dogman in the Northwoods. Oh, the drop bear, an Australian cryptid. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a Flatwoods monster. Oh, the Enfield Horde has the 3 legs. Look at that bloody Appalachia. We got the Pigman there with a chainsaw. Oh, it's a different version of Bloody Appalachia where you can play as the Psycho. This is a podcast here, the Tinfoil Tales. The tinfoil hats. Here we have the Mind of Megan. Love seeing the different versions of the cryptids. Cute little Mothman there.
Thank you. I want to do like a whole moth collection of Mothman.
Oh yeah?
Like the Luna Mothman and the Death Moth.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's a little Mothman smoking a pipe. There's a Wendigo giving out free hugs.
Sorry, I didn't know you were.
Oh, you're good. There is that's Goblin Con right there. There's your little Hopkinsville Goblin. We got some ornaments there. There's Goatman at the Goatman Festival last weekend. Flatwoods, the Snallygaster. I think this turtle, is this the Beast of Busco? All right. This is Night Vision Paranormal. They've got quite a few aliens. We're seeing little plushy aliens, as well as some cryptid alien t-shirts. There is Holly Who Art. Now she actually did some of the illustrations for this book here. But I really love the goblins there. That's pretty amazing. I'm there in the swirl. Then there's like a more spookier version of the goblins. Yeah, look at that. The goblins with their glowing eyes. The Wendigo. Nightcrawler. There's the Poplick monster, the Goatman from last weekend. And the Frogman Festival is coming in March. I may try to make it out there this year. I missed it this year, but maybe next year. There's the goblins peeking out from the forest.
I was listening. I couldn't go watch because I was busy at my food. I think I hear.
There's Frogman.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here's some of the speakers. David Eller here. So maybe he's talking about Sasquatch and one of the wolf-like creatures. Oh, I think that's a Gigantopithecus skull. That's what some people believe is the Sasquatch. This is one of the speakers, Tyler Strand. I think he might actually be speaking right now, but I love these busts, what the goblins may have looked like. That's pretty incredible. This is some really interesting woodcuts of the goblins. Yeah, they kind of almost look like Nosferatu in this version. The book here, Hopkinsville Goblins, the story of the Kelly Green Men. And look at these 3D printed goblins. Oh, a lot of different types of goblins here. These are the goblin in the window. I guess these sit and stare at you through the window. Oh, look at that. That's a goblin puppet. My hand might be too big, but a little goblin puppet there. Now it's interesting because the goblins originally were described as silver, then somehow the media changed them to green. Yeah, the set of the 3. Now here is the Goblin Arcade. All these vintage arcade machines set on free play. Oh, some good ones too. Centipede. Centipede was the only arcade game at our local skating rink. Oh, Rampage, one of my all-time favorites. Where you're the giant beasts that destroy the city. Basically, King Kong, Godzilla, and the Wolfman. But let's play some Double Dragon. It has been a long time since I played Double Dragon. I used to be fascinated with this game. I remember seeing the violence with the game, and just being obsessed with playing it. Wanted to go back to the arcade and try it out. I think I was too afraid to try it out the first time because the opening scene. Let's see if the opening scene is what I remember. Yeah, okay, there. The guy punches a woman in the stomach and then walks off with her. Like, that image was so shocking and so violent back then. Now, it says here we're playing as Hammer. The other guy's name is Spike, that's really crazy. This must be really old because any Double Dragon fan knows that it's Jimmy and Billy Lee, or Bimmy and Jimmy, as the translation on the NES called it. Yeah, but these are the kind of games that I love back then. These were really popular when I was young. They're just games where you just walk right and beat people with your hands. Just walk and punch. There we go, a little throw there. With a headbutt. I think I have a kick too. I have a kick I can use. Oh, they don't even want to come close to me because I'm so good at kicking. Dang it. Turn around. Oh, now they're... Oh. And here is here's another walk right and punch people games, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was, when I played it, the best game. Let's hit the button here. The best game that ever existed. We'll go ahead and we will play as Michelangelo. I remember playing this at a birthday party at an arcade, and there was 4 of us playing and actually beat the game through enough teamwork and quarters. Start out in a burning building. You know things are exciting when the first stage is just a blazing, flaming building. I mean, watch me with my nunchucks. Oh man. Come on. Just kill all these foot soldiers. Oh. That's what we do in these games. They hold you and let the other guys punch you. Another one of the best walk right and punch people games. The Simpsons. That's fired up. I think we'll go with Homer there. Yeah, these games were everything when I was a kid. Smithers is the bad guy here. But yeah, these walk right and fight games, they're so much fun. They're mostly fun. It's not quite as fun when you play by yourself, but when you have like your friends together, it's like a birthday. Yeah, Homer uses his punches. If it's like a birthday or a party, you're at an arcade, friends all get together and work together to just punch everybody. And I remember a few years back, me and my siblings, as well as my cousin, the 4 of us, we finally beat the Simpsons games as adults. We were at a barcade with unlimited play, and we sat there, all 4 of us, stuck it out the whole time, and we finally defeated Mr. Burns after all these decades. Yeah, the centipede here, like I said, at the local skating rink. All right, you're gonna move the ball, and then shoot there. The local skating rink. This was the only video game they had. The only arcade. It was actually, the skating rink was part of our middle school, and our middle school actually had this as an arcade game, and it was kind of past our time, so we still loved it. Me and my friends were big video game fans, so we'd play some Centipede. We'd always get purple grape soda out of the soda machine and play a few games of Centipede. We run this side a lot of fighting games. As I got older, in the mid to late 90s, when I was in high school, it was all about the fighting games. This is X-Men versus Street Fighter. Let's see. Let's be the Juggernaut. I like how large he is. And this is like a tag team game, so you Wolverine and Juggernaut. And we're fighting Cyclops and Ryu. Oh yeah, look how big the Juggernaut is. Look how big his punches are. I don't know how to do any of his moves. That was like back in the day. You had to figure out how to do the moves. Usually, we'd get them out of a video game magazine, take it to the arcade, and try to do the moves while the computer beat the crap out of me, much like what is happening right now. Of course, I was always more of a Mortal Kombat guy. I thought Street Fighter was fun, but I liked the more, I don't want to say more easy to operate, the simplistic controls of Mortal Kombat. Plus, just the dark, spooky tone of the whole thing. See if I can just do one move here. Still do the uppercut. Let's check out the speaking room.
And without further ado, let's give a huge round of applause to Mr. Brian.
The discussion on the werewolf of the land between the lakes.
So the origins are a little bit tenuous, right? The werewolf story goes back likely the 1970s through local folklore, and it remains a popular regional tale. And of course, the description of the creature, a large wolf-like beast. Sightings of the creature have been unnerved visitors to the area. And of course, there's an impact on the local community. That's the reason why I'm here talking to you now. The reason why we had a werewolf festival in Paris, Tennessee is because people want to know about these things. But I hate to bust your bubble, but there's really no evidence concerning this, right? This is kind of like a legend around here, but we really don't have any substantial evidence that this actually happened. So apparently there was a werewolf that came into the land between the lakes. It was already there, and a family was just doing some vacationing. They pulled in either in their motorhome, which is one version, or they were camping, which is another version, but they were definitely utilizing the land between the lakes. And there was a dogman massacre, as some people say, that this creature comes in and and kills the entire family. When did it happen? 80s or 90s. You can't really put your finger on this. It's been around definitely since the 90s, but people talked about this happening in the 80s. So the family of four, killed while they were camping. It was said that, people came upon either a tent or a motorhome. People came upon it. The door was flown open. There was things going awry in the yard in front of the trailer, and there was a lot of blood there, right? So they find the father killed and the mother killed and a child not too far away, and then there was one story as well too that they found the daughter, eviscerated up in a tree as if a predator put her up there. So these are all the stories. It's a very gory tale, but there's really no evidence that this happened. So why is there no evidence? Well, of course, you have the cover-up. It has been said that the place where these people were camping no longer exists as a campsite, right? That the park rangers came in and nobody's permitted to go in that area anymore. It's also said that the military sent a special unit in there to take out this dogman creature as well. All part of a cover-up. But the one thing that we're missing out upon is this is a family of four that was killed. And the husband and the wife had to be young enough to have children, so the likelihood of there being grandparents involved is pretty high. And also I'm sure that they had family members. So if something like this happened, you would think that there would be family involvement trying to figure out exactly what happened to the family, right?
Hey, buddy. A little space alien bulldog here. Oh, what's he looking at? You see any goblins, buddy?
I'm in that.
So this is the Dodd Brothers horror, some comic books, Blood and Goblins. We have like a dark, gritty reboot of the Hopkinsville Goblins. Oh yeah, these goblins are terrifying. This guy here fighting a big pile of goblins. Here's the official merchandise tent. State of Kentucky there. These are Goblin Con fans.
Okay.
This is like a folding fan.
It was too big.
It's nice and air conditioned in here. You don't really need a fan. There's a koozie. I don't use koozies. Does anyone out there use koozies? What's the point of a koozie? Is it to keep the drink cold or to keep your hand warm? Leave a comment in the comment section. And they got t-shirts there with the event logo on it. Again, I really love the logo. Cool logo. And I did mention that they had the formerly had the Little Green Men Days in Kelly, Kentucky. That actually ended officially in 2020. The pandemic kind of put a kibosh on it, but apparently they have brought it back the last couple years. I did not know this. Just found out that they have it at the visitor center now and have a small event in the summer in August. So great to hear that that event is still active as well. I may need to come out here and check that out at some point. Oh, and I didn't mention this. So the Pokemon Sableye is based directly off the Hopkinsville Goblins. They changed a few things. He's purple, and he has diamonds for eyes, but other than that, he looks, moves, and acts. I believe that, like, for the video games, they actually use the description of how the Goblins moves for how the character moves. But yeah, they have the Sableyes for sale here. $2 a piece for a Sableye. I don't own any Pokemon cards. I used to play Pokemon Go. I've not played in quite some time now. And then you have your traditional alien headbands. There's some Goblin Con coasters. Yeah, these look like little slices of rock.
Yeah, and those are resin.
A little resin.
I'm a resin artist, and so
Oh,
all
okay.
of these glow in the dark. The ones that are in the green, they glow in the dark. Hi.
Hello.
I am Amy Rogers, Executive Director for Visit Hopkinsville, and this is my booth.
And you made these. Okay.
I did, yeah.
That's awesome.
Somehow I find time to sleep, maybe about 45 minutes a night. But no, I just try, and I love doing the resin. It's just very relaxing for me, and it was a pleasure to do this because it kind of helped take the nerves down as we were preparing to come in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They look wonderful. Here's a Kentucky After Dark booth. They actually have a passport here. These are all of Kentucky's paranormal destinations. So you see quite a few. It's the map there of the state. We're in Hopkinsville here, but you can see all throughout the state a lot of creepy stuff goes on in Kentucky. Yeah, about different ghosts here, different haunted buildings that you could check out. Yeah, there's the Land Between the Lakes werewolf we were just hearing about. And, oh, that makes me sad. This is the International Paranormal Museum. A great attraction. Sadly, they did have to close down their current location. Got my fingers crossed and hoping that they open up bigger and better than ever. It was just a great roadside attraction. Look at that spooky witch. Yeah, all sorts of crazy haunted places. And there's Hopkinsville with an interesting rendition of the Goblins. And that was the first ever Goblin Con. They're going to be having the event tomorrow as well. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be at a different event. But I do believe it is time to get back on that long, lonesome road. We've stopped off here on Broadway Street here in Nashville, Tennessee, right here in front of the Ryman Auditorium, home of the original Grand Ole Opry. Here we are, Music City. Now Broadway here is basically Nashville's version of Bourbon Street, in New Orleans, Duval Street, in Key West. I figured we'd come down here, try to find something to eat. We're on the way to Chattanooga. Nashville was in the middle, so I figured it'd be a good place to get some dinner. There's a statue here just dedicated to the musicians who play in the entertainment district of Nashville. These are not necessarily two real people, just two generalized musicians. Check out the Legends gift shop here with Elvis out front. This is what I was looking for. I don't think I have a lot of Nashville pressed pennies, so I figured I'd go into one of these shops and get a few. Got the Nashville skyline there in a guitar, another guitar, microphone, and then the good old state of Tennessee. And it is quarter penny. Some country music pennies for the collection. A lot of tiny boots here. I don't know what you do with these boots. Maybe, I don't know, you can put your change in the boots. You could plant a flower in the boots. Oh, there's a Nashville bobblehead. Is that, which musician is that? Thought it might be Hank Williams Jr., but he's not wearing sunglasses. Oh, what items do we have floating in here? Looks like a cowboy hat, a microphone, and a guitar. That's all you need to make a life for yourself here in Nashville. These snow globes here are Elvis based. We got the pink Cadillac and some blue suede shoes. It's pretty crazy down here on Broadway. One time I was doing a live stream and this drunk lady stole my hat and tried to get me to make out with her. You can definitely appreciate the glow of the neon signs here in Nashville. There's always a ton of live entertainment out here. Almost every one of these bars will have live entertainment. You show up here at 10 in the morning on a weekday and they'll have country bands playing here. There's a country band playing in here at the stage. I can hear another country band playing over there. There was a country band right there. You literally hear them overlapping each other out here on the street. Just all the different live country music playing at the same time. Now I was looking for food here at the Lucky Bastard Saloon. It says they have some Nashville hot chicken upstairs. So that seems like a good option for dinner, given that we are in Nashville. Let's head upstairs. Now it said the hot chicken was upstairs. Looks like there's a corridor of burning skulls, burning melting skulls. Is this the way to the hot chicken? Oh, it says hello there, and then the lights go out and it says hell here. How hot is this chicken? Super spooky skeleton up there.
Man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull off.
What kind of bar did I wander into?
I'm sorry to disappoint you here, but you know what? Let's do a Saturday rock song.
Oh, look at this! Out here on the balcony, we have the predator of the night. So I noticed that on the Chicken Shack menu, that all the hot chicken is just chicken tenders. I kind of wanted hot chicken on the bone, so I think I may go somewhere else. Yeah, it is a Friday night out here, so it is hopping. I feel like a lot of these people have been drinking. There's a horse. Did he get home before midnight? The big Raising Cane's on the corner here. I definitely don't want chicken fingers for dinner. Oh, there's a party bus. I wonder what kind of party they're having. Moonshine still there on the sign. Neon moonshine still. Oh, there's a party bicycle. That was another party bus. So many parties. Oh, what kind of a party bus is that? Sort of military grade party bus. Oh, there's a garbage truck. I could smell it from here. But that just may be the ambient garbage smell down here on Broadway. An iconic Ernest Tubbs record shop sign. Now I had heard that Ernest Tubbs record shop is actually closing down, and while they do still have the sign up here, it looks like it is no longer a record shop. It's actually a bar. It's roughly about 100% of the businesses down here are bars. Here we go. This is Hattie B's. I think we have found some proper hot chicken. Of course, I do not want to defame the good name of the Lucky Bastard Saloon. I'm sure their hot chicken was good, but for me, hot chicken is chicken on the bone. I didn't necessarily want it on a chicken tender or a slider or something like that. I kind of like when it's hot chicken. I kind of like to stick to it being on the bone, kind of the original way hot chicken was prepared here in Nashville. Oh, but there's that longer line to get in here to Hattie B's than even any of the fancy clubs on Broadway. So I guess it'd be a little wait, but I guess this is just a sign that it is super good chicken. We have made it inside. There you have it, my friends. This is what I was looking for. Some authentic Nashville hot chicken on the bone. I got the half bird, the breast, and the leg quarter there. They put it on a piece of white bread to soak up the grease and sauce that runs off of it. I got medium, which I said was the most popular. Nashville chicken does tend to skew a little hot, so I didn't want to go hotter than that. Then we got some potato salad and some greens. Yeah, this looks amazing. All right, it's very loud in here, but let's get to this chicken. The chicken that I have been craving. Look at that, it's a big leg quarter. There's a very sweet taste to it. Very sweet at first. Oh, then quite a burn. Burn the lip, burn down here. Oh my goodness. I'll cool down with some of this potato salad. I like potato salad helps kind of cool down spicy things. The greens as well. Those are super good. I may use some of this ranch to eat the rest of the chicken. Cool it down a little bit. Yeah, let's ranch that up a little bit. And there we go. Nothing left but bread and bones. What have we learned today? We learned all about the nefarious Hopkinsville Goblins that came down from the sky to attack poor innocent citizens of Kentucky who had nothing to defend themselves with except a shotgun. We learned that the streets here, the streets of Nashville, get pretty crazy on a Friday night. And we learned where to find good hot chicken here in Nashville. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me tonight. I'm actually headed to Chattanooga. I'm going to be in Chattanooga, or the greater Chattanooga area tomorrow. I'm going to be at the Green Eyes Festival, which is actually technically in Georgia, across the line. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also have souvenirs in the Etsy shop, motel key fobs, breast pennies, enamel pins, other fun stuff. If you'd like a personalized message from me on Cameo, that information is down below. All those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.